Hey, this is Oggendoggin2, and here you have the long-awaited Mississippi tabs instruction video. Okay, I do this with a capo, and if you want to play along with the studio recording, you're going to need a capo on the 2nd fret. I also do it in drop D, but for the instruction video, I'm going to keep it open, no capo, so that all of our viewers who do not own a capo can play along with me. Alright, so if you don't know what drop D is, make sure your bottom E string matches this. In comparison with the other strings, it should sound like this. Oops. So there you go. I just tuned this sucker, so if your guitar doesn't match with mine, you're the one that's wrong. Okay, so Mississippi. The basic chord changes is it's in the key of D. Sometimes the D is played up here. 5, 7, and 7. So first, before I begin this, I'm going to apologize for the vocal atrocities committed by my sorry excuse for a singing voice in the video. Someone please do this, cover it, and do it better than me, so that... Anyway, here's the lesson. Okay. I'm gonna play it slowly and I'll explain it after I'm through. You start out with D. So that's a verse. Okay, the first thing you gotta first thing you gotta remember is you have to keep your thumb going steady. It should sound like this, slightly muted with your palm. Do that forever until you have it right. Your first two fingers should be playing, starting out in a normal D, 2 and 3. I'm only using these first two fingers because that's all I need. 2nd fret and 3rd fret. You start out going. Up here we have the 5th and 7th. You can slide from here to here. If you can't, that's fine too. You do that about 3 times. The 4th time, you go from D to D7, which is here, moving the B string from the 3rd fret down to the 1st fret. So from 3 to 1. And then G. Now, if this were in standard tuning, G would be played with the 3rd fret on the E string here, but since it's in drop D, you have to move it up to the 5th fret. So the only string you should be fretting when chording G is the 5th fret of the low E string. So altogether that part should sound like this. Okay, back to D, to G, D, and G. D, G, this is a different bit. G, you're only going 2, 3 on the B string. Then A, with an added 2nd fret on the E string. This is a normal A. This is the A I'm playing. All I'm doing is adding 2nd fret on the E string. So, and then to D. So all together, D, then back to D, and G, D, and G, D, G, A, D, like that. It's simple. Okay, so that covers the verses. For that little part before the chorus, once you finish your verse, you can slide down from just about anywhere here. I usually go from the 7th fret. A, and then to G. A, G. A, G. And then myself anymore is G, D, A. Then we do it again. G, D, A. Oops. G, D, A. And then back to the verse. Alright, I'm going to play the whole song through once more real slow, and I'll say the chords as I play them. Remember to keep this going. That's the key to the whole song. Also remember that this is D and this is D. This is played 2, 3, 2, and this is played 5, 7, 7. Okay, here we go. D. D7, G, D, G, D, and G, D, and G, A, D. That's a verse. Here's the part before the chorus. A, G, A, and G, A, and G, G, D, play that twice and then head back to the verse one more time for the end of the verse. That made sense. Alright. I hope that helps. I know a lot of you were asking. This is the first video lesson I've ever done, so sorry if it didn't turn out that great, but I think I covered anything. I covered everything. Leave comments. Send messages, ask questions, whatever you want. If you still have trouble, I'll make a better video. Okay, happy playing. Oh, I should stop it, shouldn't I?